I want to break this phrase down a little bit. I want to go through the grammar of it. First of all, the phrase follow, it's a verb. And you guys know what a verb is. A verb is an action. It is something that you do. You follow. This is how it's played out in your life. If you are a follower of Christ, it is the action that you are living out. That phrase to follow Jesus is interchangeable with the phrase to be a disciple. It is interchangeable with the phrase to be saved, to be born again. When someone is born again, they become a follower of Jesus Christ. Follow is the verb. And if you're doing it, you're marked as a follower. It's your life action. A person is saved in a moment. They're born again in an instant. But that birth, that encounter with saving grace produces lasting effects. Salvation is not over in a moment. It happens in a moment, but it doesn't end in a moment. When a person is converted, that happens instantaneously. They go from going away from Christ, they now turn and they're following Christ, but it never stops happening to them. They will always be a follower. Because God's grace changes your life. The grace that can forgive sins energizes you, empowers you, and actually changes your life. There you are. This should be your testimony if you're a Christian. There you are, sitting in your own booth, minding your own business, doing nothing good spiritually speaking. That's what Matthew's doing. I love the image. Just like last week we saw the paralytic lowered down who could do nothing for his salvation. Here you have Matthew. It's not that he's paralyzed. It's that he's actively rebelling against God. He's sitting in his booth, not doing anything righteous, instead extorting his people. And that's to whom Jesus goes, and it all changes in an instant when he becomes a follower. What a great description of the Christian life. You're doing nothing good spiritually speaking, and then in an instant, in a moment, you become a follower of Christ. And we've seen this phrase before. We looked at it a few weeks ago. Jesus says, unless you pick up your cross and follow me, you are not worthy of me. This is what I mean by the Christian life is an action. You have your cross on your back and you are following Jesus Christ.